Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Scarlet with Scarlet's Little Crafty Corner, and today I am going to be doing a whip and chat. I know, right? It's been a while. So before I get into it, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you're all doing well. I hope everyone who was affected by the hurricanes this past week, the tornadoes, all the bad weather. I hope you're all well and safe. And I hope the ones that were affected, I hope that y'all can get some help and, I hope you're all safe and sound. So, all right. So I'm going to do a little housekeeping real quick before I actually get into my whip and chat. So first off, this is a kit that I got back, oh my god, back in 2021 or 2022. I got it from Amazon, and it's just it's a Halloween. There's a witch in a cauldron, pumpkins, black cat. But I thought I would pull this out and do this for the Paint with Friends event that they're doing this month. I think it's Yvonne with Shenanigans with the Bergs. I think she is actually, it was supposed to be Sugar Skulls, but she has graciously let everyone just do, I think, a Halloween canvas. So I do have Sugar Skulls, but this was an old canvas, and I'd really just, it doesn't fit. I don't keep my drills and canvases together. I put my drills in totes and I label them, throw them in a tote, and then I take my canvases and flatten them out and I store them separate. So this is such a long canvas. I think it is a 70 by 40, but it's just a long canvas, and I've had it sitting on top of my cabinet all this time, and I was like, you know what, I just need to get it out and do it. That way I can be done with it, and then I can store it somewhere else when it's finished. So this is the canvas I am doing for this month's Diamond Painting with Friends event. I am using just some different tools. I've got a Halloween pen. I know my lighting's bad, y'all. I know. I have this Halloween pen that I got from Amazon several years ago. I am using a single placer from Diamond Art Club. Just a regular 4-placer. I'm using my cat proof orange and black tray. These are my favorite trays. The cat proof, love them. I am just using this that I got from it's a cover minder, but it's a trash tray, and I got this from a YouTuber a couple years ago, and she's called Crazy Diamond. She's no longer a YouTuber, and she no longer has an Etsy store, so you can't get that anymore. And inside my pen, y'all, I am using this putty that I won on my Micathon event that Jenny Rose hosted, and it's from Putty Crocker. And this stuff, y'all, I ain't even lying. I'm not big on different putties. I use my glue dots and my blue tack. But this is amazing. This stuff, if y'all have never used putty, I mean, and this stuff is thick. This will last me probably until the end of time. And it's scented. It smells amazing. They don't have an Etsy shop, but she does have a Facebook, and that is what it is. That is her Facebook. So you can go check her out over on Facebook. But this stuff is really, really, really good. I ain't even kidding. And it's not even leaving residue. No residue. The only drawback of this putty is because of the color being black. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, like right here, I had some, you know, where I accidentally, if y'all can see that, where I accidentally touched my canvas with the tip of my pen. So it did transfer some of the black putty onto my canvas. So that I will have to get up. But she has got all kinds of different colors, different scents, different everything. So there is that. And another thing I wanted to show y'all is Jenny Rose has got an Etsy shop, and she's got a Facebook group. Now, she is the one who did the Micah Jelena event called the Micathon back in September. And, or was it August? Might have been August. But anyway, she has an Etsy shop, and she sells all kinds of stuff. But she has got some, oh my gosh, release papers that she has just started making up and selling in her shop. And she sent me some to share. And now this says it's not just a hobby, it's my escape from reality. They're very, very, very cute. Now she has different sizes. So you can see this one is like your, I don't know, what is this? Maybe a 4x6, I think, or something like that. But it's thick. It's like 3 layers. And it's on like, it feels like photo paper. And that might be what it is. And then she has these smaller ones that are this size. And she, like I said, she carries different sizes. But they are really, really nice. They really are. Let me move this cover minder. So she asked me if I wanted to share some on my channel, and I told her yeah. So these are really, they're really nice, and they're on there really nice and snug. They go on really easy, and if you do bigger sections, like I said, she's got the bigger ones. And then when you get ready, they just peel right off. Super, super easy to go on and off. So I am going to be using these. Y'all can't see. I'm looking through my thingy over here. So I'm just going to go ahead. You know what? Let me do the small ones. And I'm going to also apologize for any noise. I live close to a racetrack, and they are having races tomorrow. And there's a lot of people coming in from out of town. So we've got a lot of big trucks coming through that's got race cars attached. I think it's like sprint cars and stuff they're doing. So yeah, tomorrow I'll go outside tomorrow, and it's going to be so loud because all you're going to hear are them over at the racetrack. So here is all of her info. And she has a QR code there to where you can scan that and it takes you right straight to her Etsy shop. But you can see she has a Facebook. She has got an Instagram. Now, she does have a YouTube channel, but it is an old channel. She does not even get on it anymore. So when you go on there, you're not going to see anything really updated. So, and then there's her email address if you want to notify her. But there is all of her info. And like I said, she has got the release papers. She does mugs. She prints cups. She's just got all kinds of stuff. So let me go ahead. There's a couple of things, or there's a couple shout outs I want to make. But let me get a color and go ahead and start working on this. And I'm going to, I hope y'all are actually doing something else and not just particularly watching me, because I'm blind as a bat and I am using my magnifying light and my magnifier, and I have got to put this canvas to where I can see it. Therefore, you may or may not get a good view. I don't know. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and do this jack-o'-lantern. Let's see. Where's my color? Yeah, I'm using this thing here. There it is. So I just, being this is I don't want to say a small painting because it's a 70 by 40, but it's not huge. So I'm just using this little 30 container storage unit. You can see where I've got a little bit of that putty right there too. But anyway, the putty is really good, y'all. I am not going to lie, because I'd tell you if it was crap, I'd tell you. But this stuff is really good. I really like it. So, there's a few channels, a few YouTubers out there who need y'all's help. They have had their channels for a while, a couple of them, and they have been trying, just like myself. I've had my channel for 5 years, and I have been trying and trying and trying to make it to that 1,000 mark. Now, it's just a goal. I could care less about monetization or anything. I don't care. I just wanted to be able to say that I had 1,000 subscribers. And yes, I know I'm going all over the place on here. But just like me, they have been trying their hardest. You can see, like I said, that's the only thing about this black. But once I put the drills on there, you may not be able to see it. But I probably have my pen overloaded also. But anywho, it's still good putty. I like it. So, anyway, they have got, they're just trying to make it to their next, to the next goal. So, I am going to shout their channels out, and I am going to list in my description box their channels, along with Jenny Rose's stuff for her Etsy shop for the release papers, because she needs help too. She's a small shop. So I'm just going to, and these are, there, I don't have that many. So I'm just going to apologize right now if I don't call your name or your channel. I am sorry. I will do this again on my next WIP and chat. But these are just some friends of mine. A couple of them are some friends of mine with a channel that have been trying to get to that next level. And then there's a couple new channels that I just found and started watching. And I figured, well, why not just shout them out too? So, the first person that I am going to shout out is Vivian at Diamonds Around You. She has been around for a while. Now, I'm not going to say how long these channels have been around because I'm not 100% sure. I just know that they work hard and they try, and it's hard. It's hard to get subscribers and then to keep them. Because, like I said, I've had my channel for 5 years. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. But I have struggled with subscriber numbers. I get 5, I lose 3, get 1, lose 2. I mean, it's a struggle. So, Vivian at Diamonds Around You, she has got 675 subscribers. She needs 25 more to get to 700. She, of course, wants to make it to 1,000 also. We all do. She also does her cover minders. So please go subscribe to Vivian. Help her get to that next level. The next person is Donna with Diamond Art Joy. And y'all, come on. She needs 5 subscribers to make it to 600. Right now, she is sitting on 595 subscribers. Please go subscribe to her and help her make it to her next goal. Because there is nothing more frustrating than to be that close and just sit there and watch it just sit there. So please go subscribe to Donna. The next person that I am going to shout out is a girl who has had her channel for a while. She did take a break from YouTube. That's her own personal story. And you can go listen to her story if you are so inclined. If you will go subscribe to her channel. And her name is Jess. And her channel name is Jim and Jess Diamond Crafter. And she is sitting on 722 subscribers. Now, she has been gone for a while, but she just came back about a month ago. She is getting ready to do a giveaway. So if you want to get in on her giveaway, go subscribe to her channel. She does all kinds of stuff. She does WIP and chats. She's going to be doing some unboxings, some post reviews. I mean, she's just like everybody else. She does the same thing we all do. So I am going to list their channels in my description box. Please go subscribe to these people. Help them get to the next level. Now, these other 2 ladies are the 2 people that I just found quite literally 2 days ago. Now, I have been listening to their videos, and and they're new. They're newer channels. I'm not sure how long they've been on there, but the first lady that I am going to shout out is, her name is Michele, and she is at Bella Luna Diamonds. And I believe as of today, I think she was only at 77 subscribers. So she is a very, very new channel. So let's go help her out and subscribe. Also, the next person that I am going to shout out, there's actually two more, is Crafty Granny 1979. And she has got 378 subscribers. And like I said, I just found these ladies this week. So I'm getting to know them as well. So, and you know, I don't know if any of them, well, any of the new ones are subscribers of mine. It does not matter. I subscribe to them and I'm shouting them out. And then the last person, I believe her name is Summer, and it is Summer's Sparkling Good Time. And she is sitting on 711 subscribers. So, I am going to, like I said, I'm going to put their channels in my description box. And y'all, please go subscribe to these people. I know they would appreciate it. You know, we all started at some point, we all had somebody shout us out to help us, to give us a little boost. So I would appreciate it if y'all would just go subscribe. Especially Donna. I mean, like I said, she is sitting on, she just needs 5 people. 5 people to get to her next goal. So please go check her out. Okay, so that was a little bit of housekeeping, and that was what? Good Lord, 20-something minutes. All right, do I have any more of these? Yes, up here in the spider's eye. Can y'all see? Hope you're not watching. I hope you're just listening. Y'all are working on something for yourself. Because I'll have y'all in a weird, odd angle, and y'all probably ain't gonna be able to see nothing, no way. So, my girls' trip. What a trip. I enjoyed myself. But if you are new and you have no idea what I'm talking about, I went on, did I just drop that? I don't know if I did. Anyway, yes I did. I went on a girls' trip, and it's the first time I'd ever been on a girls' trip. And it was me and my cousin and 2 of our friends. Now, we went to Savannah, Georgia for 8 days. And y'all, I'm just going to say now, as much as I enjoyed myself, 8 days was way too long to be on a girls' trip. 3-4 days max would have been fine, but 8 days, that's more like a family vacation and not something that a girls' trip, you know. I mean, I'm not saying nothing bad about it at all, because I really enjoyed myself. But it was a while. It was a long trip. So if y'all have been with me, y'all know I live in Kentucky. We all live in Kentucky. One of the ladies, she lives in Clarksville, Tennessee. So, which was on the way. But, it took us 9 hours driving to get from here to Savannah. So we left at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Got there at, oh my gosh, I think it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I think. Which we did pretty good on time, and that's them stopping quite a bit. So we did pretty good time-wise. When we got there, the condo that we rented, because we rented a condo in Savannah, like right there on the square, for, I think it was 3 days, 2 nights, I think's what the condo was. And then we went to Tybee Island and spent the remainder at, on the beach in a condo. So when we got to Savannah, the weather was fine, no issues, everything was gorgeous. It was my first time in Savannah. It was beautiful. I think I took more pictures of trees than I did anything else. So yeah, it was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But we got a condo right down, it was right there on the water, right there on the square. I mean, we were right smack in the middle of Savannah. Or I'll say on one of the squares. There's 22 squares. It's a fascinating city. It really is. We learned a lot of history. But it is just absolutely gorgeous. Just an absolute gorgeous, gorgeous city. I mean, it really, really is. If you have never been there, go. You will love it. I promise. We did 2 tours. We did a ghost tour. Or not a ghost tour. Well, yeah, I guess it was a ghost tour. It was at night, and it was a trolley or a bus, whatever you want to call it, that we got on. It was a bus. And it would go to these different areas in town, and it would tell us about the history of the houses, the history of the squares. At certain points, people would jump on, like actors. They were all dressed up in garb, and they would tell us about, a certain event that happened, like yellow fever, and, just different things, the pirates' house, just different things. It was awesome. That was a 4-hour tour or a 3-hour tour. If you count, we stopped at the pirate's house for a meal. Oh my God. Y'all, do the tour. Do the one for the pirate house with the meal included. Oh my God, you will not be disappointed. The food was awesome, and it was huge platter of food. It's a limited menu, but it was absolutely yummy. I see where I missed some of these because I had it covered up. The next tour that we took, I did a video of it. I actually took a video of parts of the pirate's house tour. And I've got it uploaded. I just don't have it posted. I need to do that because it was neat. It was really, really neat. I don't know why I didn't post. Well, I do, because I have different parts, and I haven't been able to get it to, well, I might be able to now, because I went ahead and downloaded my editing app onto my actual phone, which is my phone that I actually talk on. I don't usually do videos or anything on it, but of course that was the only thing I had. So when I did the video, I have like several, I'd video and then I'd quit, and then I'd video and I'd quit, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I just need to combine all the videos together to make one freaking video. But if not, I might just go ahead and post the house, because we went down into the basement of this pirate's house, and it is the actual pirate's house. It's a historical house there in Savannah, and it's right there on the river. So lots of shenanigans went on there with the river people. So anyway, it's a pretty cool little thing. And the guy that is giving the tour, he actually he's seen I was videoing, I think's what it was. So he was giving me a little show. But he went into a lot of detail about the pirate house and stuff. So I definitely need to post that. Some of you won't care, but some of you might. So let me know in the comments if y'all would like to see that, and I will post it if you do. Now, the next tour that we took was the Bonaventure Cemetery. Oh my God. Now that's the video that I actually posted that y'all watched, and oh my God, it was so cool. Definitely do that if you ever get a chance to go. The history, the cemetery itself is beautiful. I mean, yes, it's a cemetery, but it's somewhere I would want to go, just go walk in and just admire the beauty of it. This is a little piece of that putty, and it doesn't take much. But anyway, it's just beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous, and the history of that is just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I would go back to Savannah and do that tour all over again. It was amazing. And the girl, look, I told y'all this did not leave residue, and I've got some right there. I mean, but it doesn't. I think I can take a wet wipe and wipe that off. Anyway, I probably wouldn't use this. With it being black, I probably wouldn't use the putty on a white. But of course, you can't see it in the black or in these dark. But anywho, Buster, stop it. But yeah, I would. If I ever got back there, I'd do that tour all over again. And it was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. And the weather was perfect. And after the tour, you can take, and you don't even have to take a tour. You can go in there anytime you want to and just walk around. It's open to the public. I mean, it's an open cemetery, you know. So anyway, yeah, it was amazing. That was the best part of the whole trip for me, was the cemetery tour. And just being on the square. We didn't even get to go to all the squares. There's 22 squares. Each square signifies a different something. I mean, there's there's actually YouTube channels that have done videos just talking about the squares and, you know, what they mean and everything. And if you've ever, go watch, there is a movie with Kevin, what is his name? Oh my God. It's called Garden of the Gods. No, that's a place, Scarlet. You know what? Hold on. Okay, I had to Google it. It is called Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, and it has got Kevin Spacey, John Cusack, Lady Shibley, and Allison Eastwood in it. Oh my God. It is such a good movie. And it, I'm going to show y'all if y'all can see it. That is the movie. It's a very, very good movie, and it tells about what happened there. You just have to go watch the movie, but it's a really, really good movie. I had never seen it, but after we got to Tybee Island, the weather sucked. So one of the nights that we were there, we all sat and we rented the movie and watched it. But we had already took the tour of Bonaventure Cemetery. So it was so neat being able to watch the movie after that. So yeah, let's talk about Tybee Island. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And y'all, our condo, beautiful. It was 3-bedroom. It was only 1 bath, but it was 4 beds because it was a master bed. No, it was 2 bath. It was a master bedroom and master bath, and then it had 2 other bedrooms, one with a full bed and then another with twin beds, which is the one that me and my cousin stayed in. Y'all, I think Booger's getting ready to start playing and start barking. But anyway, it was gorgeous. Oh my God, it was gorgeous. And it had a beautiful balcony that overlooked the beach. Just beautiful. And it was so many gift shops right there. Me and one of the other women that went, the very last day that we were there, me and her took off on foot because that's how close we were to the gift shops. But we took off on foot to go buy souvenirs and stuff. That was so much fun. Because it was just like, you go in a shop, come out, you'd go right back into a different shop. They were just like boom, 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 boom. So that was fun. And then the beach. Okay, so I've never been one to be a beach person. I've never been to the beach, nor did I ever care to go to the beach. My husband has got family in Florida. And again, I hope everybody, fared well. He has been wanting me to go to Florida since we have been together. And I'm just like, no, I don't care nothing about it. So I made a deal with him that if I went on this girls' trip, that I would go to Florida with him next summer. So I guess that's what we're going to be doing. And I hope it's better than my experience at Tybee Island, because now the first day that we got on the island, it was overcast. I mean, it was warm, but it was overcast. The wind was blowing so freaking hard. We got our suits on. We went down there. I got my feet in the water. I think it's pretty. We picked shells, but the wind was blowing so hard that it was picking the sand up and hitting us with the sand, and it was like constant bee stings is what it felt like. As hard as the sand was hitting us. And that went on the whole time. We were there. We stayed on the beach for about 2 hours. We had stuff we had to do that night. So after about 2 hours, we wrapped it up, went in, got ready, and, went on our way that night. Because we stayed pretty much on the go the whole time we were there. We eat at, oh my God, if you ever go to Savannah, Georgia, drive to Tybee Island, and before you get there, there is going to be this little off-the-wall place, and it was called, oh my gosh, what was it called? I might have to get it into my pictures. I actually, here it is. It's called Huckapoos. I actually took a picture of the, menu. And for $20, we got a extra large pizza with everything on it. And the pizza was, oh my God, it was so good. It was like the best pizza I've had in a long time. And I do mean a long time. It was so good that I wish we had one around here, because I have been wanting one since we got back. But it's like $6 a slice, or you can get a whole pizza for $20. So, and their slices, I kid you not, are probably, it's probably 3 slices in one. It's like a half a pizza, or a quarter of a pizza is what they call a slice. Okay, sorry about that. That was the hubby. Okay, so anyway, the pizza was awesome. And then they had some like little shops, which we didn't get to go in them because they were closed by the time we got there to eat pizza. But they had like these little, they look like shacks is what they look like. But they, oh my God, it is the best flipping pizza ever. I swear to God. And it's called Huckapoos. Okay? But it was like you can take your kids, but they did have a bar. They had, they've got a, like a balcony, or not a balcony. They got an area to where you can sit outside. All the walls were open to where, your windows didn't have screens in them. They were, you were right there outside. It was awesome. Highly, highly recommend Huckapoos. And they had other stuff, not just pizza, but their pizza, you gotta try it. And we were told about that place by the girl who gave us the cemetery tour. She told us, since we were going to Tybee Island, that we had to go by there and try their pizza. And, I'm glad we did, because it was really good. So yeah, that was the only time I got on the beach, because the rest of the time we were there, It rained, poured down raining. If it was just sprinkling, it wouldn't have been a big deal. We would have went on out there because, I mean, duh, you're going to get wet. But the waves were bad. At a couple times, I don't know how the flags work, but my cousin said that it was a red flag, and then there was a double red flag. And so I knew we couldn't go out there on those days. But there was like a couple of storms, tropical storms coming through. It wasn't Helene. It was something else going through there. But anyway, the weather was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. So the only time I got to be on the beach for the 5 days that we stayed at the beach was for 2 hours the first day that we were there. That's it. But we stayed, like I said, we stayed on the go. We had fun. But being my first experience for the beach, it sucked. And they hated it. They were very upset that I didn't get the full effect, you know, it being my first time. But that's okay because we'll go again sometime. Because like I said, I did have a ball. I enjoyed myself. Just getting away, just being with the girls. I enjoyed myself. So yeah, that's about all that's going on or went on with me. Like I said, I've been meaning to do a whip and chat. I just hadn't had time. The boys, they're fine. They're a mess. I just had to make their dog food for them today. I make their dog food for them, and honestly, I wish I'd never started it because it's become a chore, and they're starting to get tired of what I was fixing, and then I have to change it up, and I'm just like, oh my God, it'd been easier just to give them dry dog food. But they weren't eating it, so, you know, I don't know. And like they, you know, they'll eat it eventually. If they get hungry enough, they'll eat it. But, you know, I can't sit there and watch them not eat. So I go in there and I, you know, fix their food for them like a good mom. Like, you know, like they don't have me wrapped around their little foot or nothing. Spoiled things. They're absolutely spoiled. But anyway, I love them. They're my babies. Uh-oh. Booger here's another dog. I got my windows open. And there's a dog outside somewhere barking. So he just heard that. So he's fixing to get started here in a second. So yeah, I think that's about all I got. I wanted to show y'all the release papers because I told Jenny that I would show them on my channel and help her get the word out that she is making those now. And I wanted to do a shout out for these ladies, especially Donna and Jess and Vivian. Like I said, they're so close to their next goal. That I know how hard it's been for me. I mean, and there's been several times that I have thought about just giving up. And I'm still on the fence. I told myself I would give my channel until the first of the year. If I've not made 1,000 subscribers by then I'm just going to hang it up because I enjoy watching everybody and I enjoy listening to everybody. And I've gotten to where I just really don't care about my channel so much. But I mean, I do still enjoy, you know, reading comments that y'all give me. I always comment back. I just get tired of watching the numbers, and I quit watching the numbers, really. Well, you can't ever, if somebody tells you they quit watching their numbers, period, they're lying. You're gonna watch the numbers, but I have tried to quit watching them. I guess what I'm trying to say is I've gotten to the point where I just don't care anymore about the numbers. It does bother me, but I'm trying to not let it. So, but it is aggravating knowing that, you know, you work so hard on something and, you know, everybody passes you up and you're still over here, you know, drowning. and I mean, it's hard and it's aggravating, and you do get to a point to where you're like, to heck with it, I just ain't messing with it no more. And I think that's one reason I've not been making very many videos, because I was making videos every single day for 2 years, and my numbers still weren't growing. So, and like I said, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. That's okay, because not everybody is my cup of tea. But, you know, I just hope that y'all can help these ladies get to their next number, because they deserve it. And like I said, I will leave links to their channels in my description box for y'all. And I think I'm just going to quit right here, because my nose is starting to stop up. Because like I said, I've got my windows open, and it's like 7 o'clock at night, so the night air is starting to seep in, and I'm starting to, my nose is starting to get clogged up. So, alright, so I hope you enjoyed the whip and chat. Go check these ladies out. Check out Jenny Rose. Check out her Etsy shop, and if you've got Facebook or Instagram, go check those out, because she has on her Facebook, she's got all of her stuff listed on there too. So, alright, hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you're all well, and leave me a comment, do all the YouTubey things, and until my next video, I will see you all later. Bye, y'all.